Good evening. It is, now I'm literally looking at my laptop, the 6th of November, so night after bonfire night. And I am videoing this because I've been wanting to video this for a couple of months. I haven't. I have just ran out of time, got home from work and thought, nah, let's just sit on the sofa and chill out a little bit. So yeah, now I'm videoing what Moira was like, which is a video I've been wanting to do for a while. So Moira happened, I'm not even joking you, this is ridiculous how bad my memory is that I'm going to check right now. And now the light's going to really blind me. Let's have a look, because I think I'm just being silly. Yeah, okay, fine. So Moira is an event that happened in August this year, so quite a few months ago now. It was the 9th and 10th of August earlier this year, or over that weekend. And it was our 50th anniversary of our society, the society I'm part of, which is American Civil War Society. For those who don't know what that is, I have linked it down below in the description. So if you want to go and visit our website and have a look, then you can. But that was our 50th anniversary of the society. So we did some cooking, we had a bit of a party, we had a live band, those kind of things that the society and the board have put together for us to celebrate 50 years of being part of it. It was absolutely brilliant, and I got no footage, which is why I'm making this kind of mini video about it now. I'm not going to talk for absolutely ages. I say that and then I probably will, because that's what normally happens. For a tiny bit of pre-background context, I went to this event with Archie and my brother took Lily, and we had our regiment there, and there's loads of people there. It was one of the biggest events we've done in a while, as you can imagine, with a lot of people coming who are coming to celebrate our 50th anniversary. So the party was planned to be like, we provide food. I say we, I mean, I'm talking on behalf of the society, and everything for us as society members. So it was a bit of a more of a fancy do. So we took like posh frocks. I wore my green, what's the word called? My green posh frock. I call them posh frocks. My green ball gown, essentially, with hoops underneath. And in the day, we were prepping food. So there was a bunch of us switching over with each other. So we were doing it in kind of like a rotation, where one would wash up, one would peel potatoes, one would peel carrots, and then 25 minutes or an hour later, that person would swap with another person. And then it just rotated on, and everyone pitched in, and everyone either put the marquee up or helped the band set up or helped the decorations. You know, everyone did their own bit. In the society, which was really nice to see us all to come together. And then as the evening approached, we had 4 meals prepared, and now I'm going to try and remember those meals off by heart. We made a gluten-free spaghetti bolognese. Was it spaghetti bolognese? Yeah, we made a free-from spaghetti bolognese, and the pasta that we used, I remember sticking together as one of the other members, Shaz, she said, because she is free from, that the pasta that you use to put that together does sometimes stick together in the pan, so it's stuck. But because we did big batches of it, it really stuck. However, that was the quickest food that went when we were serving people when they were coming around asking. The next was a cheese and potato pie, or potato pie. So my take on it is a bit like it's stew. It just reminded me of stew or casserole. However, it is called different wherever you're from in the country. So cheese and potato, I think it was called cheese and potato pie. I'm going to be wrong now, and someone's going to comment and say you're wrong, Abby. But anyway, it was really, really nice. It was my favourite. We had a chili made, and we had 2 different types of rice. We had peppered rice and plain rice. So we had those 2 rices, and then there was a selection of like poppadoms, sauces, bread, baguette, and there was also a finger buffet with like sandwiches and things like that on. I've missed something off. Chili, cheese and potato pie, spaghetti bolognese, a vegetable soup. I knew I'd missed something. There was a soup. We did a soup. And the soup was also absolutely delicious. All of the food was delicious. Everyone put so much hard work into making that. And it was so nice. And back to the other parts in the evening, not just the focusing on the food and the preparation. We had a bit of a dance. We had a really good band. And in the evening, we had a bit of a competition. I might have mentioned it in a few videos this year, but the regiments were essentially going head to head as a bit of a competition to win points for stealing items off of each other, or doing something like holding the flag for the opposition, or putting the flag up for the opposition in the morning, or going on the battlefield as an opposite member. So I would go as a Confederacy soldier or woman, and vice versa for the Confederacy, they would have to go as Union. And the evening, I did post about it because I stole Jason's boots. And I'm so proud of myself for stealing Jason's boots and not getting caught. That was so good for me. Anyway, so I digress. Going back to that evening at Moira I think it was the 9th, was a Saturday. We all sat just outside the marquee because it wasn't necessarily cold or raining or wet. So we're all sat in these chairs listening to the band, and we had to... the last part of the challenges to win the points for the best, or not the best regiment, but the score of the points, was to dress a soldier in your regiment in as many items as you could get in, I think it was maybe 3 minutes. So we had Tom as our volunteer baggy man to chuck everything on top of. And then I think it was my brother, I think it was Sam, to dress him. So it had to be someone to dress him, someone to stand there, and then everybody else was bringing items to that person. So we all had 3 minutes. I think it was 3 minutes. I'll be corrected in the comments if I'm wrong. To go and get as many items as possible for members of your regiment into the camp where we were all sat, and dress them with as many items as possible. And we won that challenge. As in our regiment, 118th Pennsylvania, won that challenge. I was really, really happy. I can't remember how many items we got. I was helping out the back with some cooking stuff. But I did provide a bag, 2 hats, and a shawl. So I provided 4 items, which I just conveniently happened to have in my pushchair at the back of the marquee where I was sorting Archie out not long before. I mean, we weren't that far from the tents anyway, so everyone else was going to their tents and bringing stuff. I just happened to go around to the back of the marquee and pick up 4 items and take them to the front, so I could at least contribute to the team. And it was really good. I don't remember how many items we got. It wasn't far off being close second, to be honest with you, with something else, with another regiment next to us. But it was just so much fun. And I didn't get footage, back to my very original point at the start, because that weekend was so full on, where we had Archie and Lily. So that means that because of the battle and the firing and things, Lily can't go on that. So I normally look after Lily and Archie, which I'm absolutely fine with. But this event in particular was, because I was busy doing other things, it was harder then to have the camera out, have Archie helping with the preparation of the food and the marquee and everything, and then have Lily on top and try and get the camera out. It was just too many things. So I just left the cameras the whole weekend in the tent and didn't bother bringing them out really. Took a couple of pictures, but I don't believe I posted any videos in relation to Moira, hence this. And then the Sunday, we all woke up, we all finished Saturday night, woke up Sunday, and Sunday was just a bit of a chill out, a bit more of a display of our stuff, and then we packed down and basically buggered off home. I don't think it rained on the last day, or if it did, it was only a tiny little bit. I don't recall it raining. It might have. No, it didn't. I think we might have packed down before the rain. Anyway, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. That's my overview. I've literally just looked at the timer on the top of my camera here, and literally just about to tick over to 10 minutes now. So I will stop yakking. I am going to try and post more content every 2 weeks. This is 3 weeks since the last one. I am well aware I haven't posted for 3 weeks. I work 5 days a week full time. I'm doing 40 hours a week. So I'm starting at 8-ish, finishing at 5-ish, and then getting Archie from nursery, coming home, bathing him, playing with him, reading books, putting him to bed. And then I'm coming downstairs, like now it's 8:25. And I'm just sitting here and I'm going, nah, I can't be bothered. And I just haven't. Which is why you're not getting as many videos posted. My house is, I'm not going to turn camera on and show you, but my house is in the middle of being renovated. So if you're interested in that, my YouTube channel for that is HomeByAbi, or HomeByAbi, HomeByAbi, HOME by Abby, ABI. So if you want to have a look at that, I'll link that in the description as well. It's just to show you what of a mess my house is in. So I've been coming home and going, nope, not tidying that up, and just not tidying it up basically. And it's just made me delayed with everything else that I wanted to do. So tonight I thought, no, I'm going to sit and I'm going to plug all the computer in. I've got 2 computer screens set up going here. And I'm going to do the video and then I'll post that for tomorrow. So you'll see that around 12 o'clock tomorrow. Other than that, I hope everyone is okay. And I hope you have a good evening. And fingers crossed, I will publish again in 2 weeks' time. If I do not, it'll be 3 weeks' time, which actually will be Christmas. So it probably won't be that late. I'll publish before then. Thank you.